meet you, like just a random person, let's say you're pumping gas and someone were to meet you, what do you think that they would assume about you?
I think people assume, I don't know.
They don't know anything about you. They just see
you. I think they assume that I'm like a troublemaker or something, really.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I feel like that's typically what people.
And I'm assuming that's what people can get wrong about you as well.
Probably more. Yeah.
Or are you a troublemaker?
I've definitely been a big troublemaker in my lifetime, but it wasn't like that's not my. I wouldn't say that that's who I am or how I naturally.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, like I was a runaway. I was always running away. So I'd run away, I'd get caught. Sometimes I'd get in trouble, sometimes I wouldn't. But I mean, I ran away consistently since, I don't know, some of my youngest memories are...
So where were you running to?
How old were you when you were running away?
Oh, I was young. Like, I mean, some of my early memories, one thing we did have, we always had like motorcycles and stuff like that.
Yes.
So I'd jump on a motorcycle
Dirty
and
bike.
I'd ride as far as I could, and then
as soon as you're out of gas.
Like at what age are you talking?
Oh, 8, 9, 10.
What?
By 13, I was jumping on Greyhound buses and yeah.
What?
Well, yeah, and it looked bad because really I lived in my car more or less. Like, I mean, I'd go back and forth, but I was in such a state of paranoia that like I'm switching cars, I'm switching houses. I'm thinking the feds are after me.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
What a way to live.
Yeah, it was terrible.
That's gotta be fucking brutal.
Terrible, especially at that age. So, in my opinion, as a father, like my kids have never treated me like I treated my own dad.
Yep.
So, but also I've never treated my kids like that.
Right. So like, it's hard to compare.
My dad, I think for one, I'm convinced my dad hated me my whole life, which whatever.
Now, just you or all the kids?
No, I think it was me. So if you study, like, they say that every family needs a fall guy or every, like, because he's a high control person, right? Like, if you don't agree with him, if you don't do anything like that.
So the one that he goes to all the time for the beatdown.
Yeah, so you need, like, that fall guy or whatever. And I was the one that I wouldn't conform.
Right.
Yep,
Markwood.
Markwood, yeah. Markwood was huge.
Yeah.
It's still huge.
Is he? I haven't seen any of these guys in years.
Jason Klein.
Jim,
I was there all the time with those guys.
I do remember you.
Okay.
But I don't think we were ever allowed to talk to you.
Probably not.
Jim was
Probably
pretty
not.
fucking off
So
limits,
Jim's like the only guy in my life who, like, Jim slapped me so hard one time, but to get me to lift weights,
get you to
right?
push the weight. Yeah.
And like, I've never been hit so hard in my life, and especially with the slap. And I was
being slapped.
Oh man, I can't either. And I was like always a really kind of aggressive, angry
I would probably
person at that
bite
age.
somebody if they slapped me.
But he was doing it to obviously to get him to push the weight, piss him off. They do it to each other.
Yeah. Well,
nobody slapped him, but
I fucking probably slapped him.
No one
Jim
ever
was
slapped
a scary
him.
dude.
And they say, "Hey, Drew, you're like exceptionally good." Do you get the choice? Like, you do.
Yep. So they brought.
So you're so good. Out of 300, you're in the top 40 at accuracy. I'm assuming.
Yeah, had nothing to do with shooting at the beginning. Had everything to do with just kind of what they really wanted was a mindset.
A mindset.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah. So
I
like,
was gonna say, how do they fucking narrow this shit down?
And
shrapnel.
Yeah, I was the gunner at the time, so like I'm up in the turret and I'm looking around. I'm just like, what the hell, you know? So I get on my radio I had the commander in our truck or whatever. I'm like, hey, what is all this about? And he laughs. He's like, that's Desert Storm. And then he told me about Desert Storm.
Really?
We just made a big line of tanks, and we started in Kuwait City, I think.
Yeah.
I might be wrong on some of this, but we started in Kuwait and we just pushed everyone back into Iraq. And we're just blowing them up and shooting them as we go. We just kicked the shit out of them and pushed them back into Iraq.
Fuck. Clap.
All right. Welcome to Beer, Booze, and BS. We are back here on a beautiful Sunday afternoon at Frontier Liquor in Zimmerman. Alongside me, as always, is Paulie. And we have a local guy here who is an Army veteran and lives in our area here. How long were you in the Army?
I was in a total of 6 years.
6 years.
Yep.
sniper, which
Yeah.
you're gonna love that. You guys are gonna have so much in common. I can see that already.
I just wish I'd fucking learn. I want to learn all that shit.
The hiding part or the shooting part?
The shooting, the accuracy.
You don't need to hide, hopefully.
Yeah, no, I don't give a fuck about hiding.
No.
Right?
I want to be able to hit you from far enough away you can't fucking see me anyway, so I don't have to hide.
Right. Oh, so he was a sniper in the Army. And how many tours did you do?
I did a few tours, but technically I did 3 different operations. So.
Okay, we'll get into that. I just want everyone to know that we love our veterans here. So, and you're, I think, our first one that has ever actually done some tours. So, and been, where were you? In Iraq?
Yep. Did a lot of time in Iraq.
All the times?
Yep, and I was in Kuwait for a while.
Okay.
What years?
What years were you there?
No, 01. Gosh, that's when I graduated. I graduated in 99, but
so you're like my age then.
Yeah, probably, I don't know.
01.
Yeah. Yep. So I went over.
This is Drew Matthews, by the way.
Drew.
We probably should introduce him. Welcome, Drew. I'm super excited to get into our program today. So anyway.
Yeah, so it was 09 through 13.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Cool. Anyways, so let's get started. So here's an Army veteran, a sniper, a father, a biker, right?
Yeah.
A survivor.
For sure.
And a man whose life story has war, a betrayal. Do I have all this right? Bad decisions.
A lot of bad decisions.
Fatherhood and a family twist that's so wild you almost need a flow chart to understand it. I got it down pretty good?
You probably do, yeah.
Okay.
I haven't made one yet, but maybe we can come up with that.
Hey, I have some wild ass ones of my friends up in Hill City too. So we'll see who's I don't know. It's pretty comparable to yours. Yeah.
Crazier?
From what I even understand. I don't even know like a portion of it, I'm sure.
Definitely would rather not outdo people on that.
Okay.
Right, that's it. That's the one thing you don't want to fucking top the list on.
I can do worse than you.
Yeah. Before we get into the heavy stuff, tell everybody who you are like right now as a man. Like, how would you describe yourself?
Oh man, putting me on the spot. Which I guess that's what these shows are about, right?
Yeah.
Hot seat.
I am I'm somebody who's been finding myself lately, and I love that. Somebody who's confident with who I am and where I am. I'm content and happy, but I still have a lot of goals. Big into art recently, big into therapy through art.
Cool.
Big into mentorship and being an advocate for people that have gone through maybe similar things that I have.
No, I heard. No, I could be wrong. Are you a pastor as well?
No, well, I am licensed and ordained.
You are okay, but you're not doing it. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, I thought somebody told me that, and I was like, oh, he is. I did not know that. But okay.
Well, licensed and ordained. I was a pastor for a while. I mean, I guess I was it's one of those things like what, jack of all trades and
master of none.
Master of none
type
thing.
Yeah.
Maybe a master of a couple things, but yeah, I suppose I've lived a lot of lives, but I've been searching,
And how old did you say you were? 40?
I'm 45.
Okay, so
45.
Right. Where did you go to school at, or where did you grow up at?
Everywhere. So grew up we'll just call him my dad at this point, but I don't typically refer to him as dad anymore.
We'll get into that.
Yeah. So we'll just say my dad
Your
or
dad.
my family, whatever. He in the 70s saw some vision and found God through the air. Some angel or something appeared to him and told him that he was to be an evangelist and travel the world.
So what did he do before that?
My grandfather owned Ford garages.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was called Bill Matthews Ford. There was one in Buffalo.
That's your dad's dad.
Yep. And then Jack Roach Ford was in Cambridge.
Oh, I remember that.
Do ya?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so Jack was a cool guy, and that would have been my grandma's.
Probably in the 80s, wasn't it?
Yep. They closed down in like 81, 82.
Okay.
But yeah, so Jack Roach Ford in Cambridge, and then Bill Matthews Ford in Buffalo. They owned and operated those. The story goes that Bill, who was my father, found God or found Jesus or whatever he found.
At what age?
Well, he must have been young because he wasn't married to my mom yet.
So before you were born.
Oh, yeah.
So you the whole time you've known him, and this is his calling. Okay, gotcha.
So he took the Ford garage and started having church services in it.
Oh.
And supposedly he spent all my grandpa's money and stuff like that. But they ended up going bankrupt really in the 80s. But the 80s was a tough time for cars.
It was, yeah.
I mean, if you're a car guy. So like 1981, 82, are there any good cars?
No.
You know, they had all the emissions.
Yeah.
I'm a Mustang guy. What are you?
One of my first cars was an 82 Mustang.
82 Mustangs would have been like, even the V8 was like 178 horse or something.
Yeah, I didn't have a V8. I had the crappy 4-cylinder.
Probably the same amount of horsepower. That was it was an
84. It was 84, yeah.
Same. It would have been a 2.3 liter, but I don't know what was an 80 Chevy car, like a Camaro, 81, 82 Camaro.
But they didn't get fucking cool till later.
I have an 87 Camaro convertible.
I want
which is very rare because it was in 87 they took the regular RS Camaro and did experiments with with a private convertible company. Yeah. They only took like 200 and some of them.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, off the subject. But
well, I think it was on the subject.
But, cars, yeah.
So he started a church in my grandpa's Ford garage. The Ford garage ended up going down. They got bankrupt and stuff like that. And then I don't know. He was like growing up. He would sell cars at a car dealership during the week, and then he'd pack us all in. There's 6 kids in our family, so he packed us into.
Where
a
are
van.
you in the lineup?
I would be second to. I'm number 5.
Okay.
There we go. So he'd pack us into a van and we'd drive around and he'd go to churches and
try. So are you kind of like hippies a little bit?
Wish. No, we lived in.
You lived in it. Okay. You didn't like travel around or did you?
We did travel, but like we would always have a home base.
Okay. Gotcha.
But we moved like every year because my dad could never pay his bills.
Oh, fuck.
So
dude, that's tough.
Yeah. So we were
So
in a different
your dad, I'm assuming,
year.
Grew up a spoiled rich kid.
He did. How'd you
figure that out? Because Grandpa owned all this stuff, and he pissed it away right away.
Yeah, and he fucking
so you have a lot in common with my niece, who was on one of our first few episodes, episode 3. My niece Marie, which was Steve Bonhoeff's daughter.
Okay.
Which I thought you knew.
Just her birthday.
It is her birthday. Yes.
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday.
Well, no.
Yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Bo's birthday today. But anywho.
Yeah. My cousin Kelsey's birthday yesterday too.
Was it?
Yep.
So anyway, no, I don't have my ADD medicine, so you're fucking with me now. Yeah, right. I told him like, this will be fun today. I've been out of my ADD
distracted as fuck. It's like fucking again. Yeah, it's like squirrel. It's like I'm on a highway. Ooh, look, squirrel.
Marie's grandparents super wealthy, and there was several kids. The girls were all responsible, but the boys weren't. Grandpa each gave him a business, and the businesses kind of all went belly up too. Kind of the same thing. This is why I said you kind of had some stuff in common with her. But anyhow, Dad was a rich brat.
Yep, spoiled brat.
Yeah,
he was a mama's boy.
Okay,
he was the only boy in the family, like his family. So I think he has 3 sisters.
Okay,
which would be my aunts.
Was he the baby? True.
I think he's close to the baby. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Do you know a little bit about the family?
I kind of do. I mean, not yours, but I know how that all falls. I'm the middle, so I'm always the disgruntled one.
Yeah. I'm technically kind of a middle kid, I guess.
And my brother is like 10 years younger than my older sister. Her and I are 4 years apart, and then him and I are 6 years apart. So there's kind of a span between us all, but we're all like super different. Like all of us. And all the same mom and dad, but just all of us are very different in our personalities for sure. If someone were to meet you, like just a random person, let's say you're pumping gas and someone were to meet you, what do you think that they would assume about you?
I think people assume, I don't know.
They don't know anything about you. They just see you.
Well, I think they assume that I'm like a troublemaker or something, really.
Okay. All right.
I feel like that's typically what people.
And I'm assuming that's what people can get wrong about you as well.
Probably more, yeah.
Or are you a troublemaker?
I've definitely been a big troublemaker in my lifetime, but it wasn't like that's not I wouldn't say that that's who I am or how I naturally.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, we all like when you're a kid, yeah.
Well, our family was strict, so like you weren't really allowed to make trouble in our family. It was really, really strict. They joke. I was the one who was like beat the most.
Okay.
Because I was kind of
you were unruly.
Well, I didn't share the same opinion.
Okay.
And I was vocal. And so I think that's one thing like in my lifetime. I think like my parents did not want me to ever be vocal about my own thoughts or beliefs. They wanted me to conform. Not good at conforming. Okay.
I'm not really either, though.
I don't either.
But that's odd that you go into the military, though, because that's not what you learn.
Yeah, right?
Right. But then I end up in a sniper section where you're kind of not the only, like, you only answer to yourselves or to, like, the big higher ups. Yeah. Sure. Because we're just this little section.
Tight knit group.
Yeah. There's
almost like a special ops.
Yeah. There's only 13 of us in our section, and like we didn't really answer to anybody. And when we were in Iraq, we were shutting down Iraq, and like I'd meet some master sergeant somewhere. I'm wearing a baseball cap and a t-shirt, walk around the base, and he's like, "You're out of uniform, this and this." I'm like, "Okay, well, here's what I got in my pocket. I can do whatever I want. Why don't you go find someone else?"
That's interesting to know. So you didn't have to be.
So I know, like, most of them
wasn't good.
Were you able to like grow a beard, long hair?
So exceptions to policy.
So some of those, I just heard something on someone who was in that kind of division talking about why they do that shit. And it's like, you find he said like everyone else, right? Fucking buzz cut in uniform. They're like, these guys follow rules. And then you've got some fucker walking around, tattoos, beard, long hair. And he's like, this fucker has no rules. So it's like automatically they're more scared of this motherfucker than someone else.
Well, right. And so depending where you're at, like wherever your area of operations are, there are certain places in the world where if you, as a man, if you don't have a beard and you don't have long hair, there's no respect.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if you're all clean shaven and not,
especially over there, I imagine.
Yeah, you might.
Well, they all have beards.
Right.
And fucking
the beard is kind of part of you being a man. So that's why, like, when Paul shaved his, I was like, man.
And now he's a
baby face.
A little boy.
He's had that
just
beard.
A baby.
Yep, that beard.
He grows it fast.
I rocked it 2 weeks, or 2 years.
Yeah.
I actually had a 2-week growth on it, and I'm like, fuck it. And then I shaved it off yesterday.
It's hard to get used to you.
It looks good either way.
What's more accurate about you, Drew? Would you say you've lived a full life, and you needed adult supervision, or do you still need adult supervision?
Wait, re-ask those questions.
Yes and yes.
Yes and yes.
I've lived a full life.
You feel like you have lived a full life.
Do
you still need adult supervision?
At times.
Gosh, I'm going to go with I don't want adult supervision, but I don't know.
Well, nobody wants it, but
yeah.
I don't think I need
You're not going to jail anytime soon or anything like that.
I hope not. No, okay. I'm not trying to.
We're not trying to send you
I'm on the other side of my life. I've done some of that time. I'm good with that.
Right. All right. Well, we're going to do our icebreaker drink. Do you know what we're having, or do I know what we're having? No, I don't. I didn't grab the drink thing. I forgot my drink section.
Rough questions.
Jeez. Do I have it?
Pounding.
Oh, yeah.
Right at the beginning.
What I did with it. It might be
it is.
Wait, it's
another gin, I believe it's called.
This is a gin?
Oh, this is a different gin? What's it called?
Here
it is.
There
it is. Okay, never mind.
That.
I'm all fucked up here.
I'm just smelling it. I love a gin.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if I'm drinking, it's gin.
Oh, this is the Hendrick's gin. Okay.
Oh, Mephilia. If you like tequila, Mephilia.
This is the one that we're supposed to breathe in afterwards. So it's by Hendrick's. which is, and it's called Another Hendrick's Gin. That's
is that
what
that
it
shit
is.
in the white bottle?
Yep.
That bottle's sweet. Why isn't that bottle up here?
She's busy.
You got one job. Actually, you got like 3 right now.
Yeah. Give her a break.
Right? Why do I get the fucking little glass? Fuck that shit.
Oh, yeah. You can have that.
Actually, I'm not a...
It's
not the big... This...
crafted with 11 botanicals, but uniquely infused with orange blossom and cocoa.
Say, this doesn't smell anything like gin.
No, it's supposedly.
It
So we were told that
like
when we try this, that we're supposed to swallow and then breathe and take a deep breath in through our mouth. Right? All right. Cheers. We'll do it. Oh. Wasn't expecting that. Interesting. It's pretty good.
It's like fucking like a fresh air.
Kind of, yeah. It's very different.
Like you just inhale fresh air.
The palate is described as silky and vibrant, featuring the sweetness of orange blossom and the dry, velvety depth of cocoa. I would agree with that, actually.
I didn't get any cocoa.
I got a little bit, but mostly the orange. Definitely not pine needly. Like
right.
Regular gin.
I'm not a fan of gin, but I'd drink that.
I think it's really good, actually.
Yeah.
Shit,
I'd 44%.
Yeah.
I'd buy it just for that fucking
It's
bottle.
stronger compared to the original's 41.4%. Can we have the bottle page so we can show it?
Stout.
Looks like a fucking Maltel cocktail. Fucking
nice.
Yeah, it's all white, thing's sweet.
Oh, thank you. Just set it there.
Cool.
Yeah, that's a cool thing. Yeah.
That is nice.
Right?
And I love the name Hendrick's because my dog was Hendrick's.
That is fuck cool.
But yeah, neither one of us are gin drinkers, but I would totally drink that.
Like fuck, this thing feel that. Doesn't that feel like it's like a porcelain fucking? It almost looks porcelain too. Is it fucking porcelain?
It's a thick glass.
It's pretty though.
That's why I said I'd buy it just for this fucking container. And it's got a fucking another fizz, another drink.
It's delicious actually for a gin, and I would completely drink that. So $41.39 for a bottle of it, and it comes in a $7.50.
I drink the shit out of this.
And it's new. So all right. We're one down. Okie dokie. So your dad had a calling and he was a pastor, right?
Yeah.
He was a pastor from the time that you were born.
Yep.
Prior to that.
Yep.
And he still is, correct?
As far as I know.
Okay.
I haven't talked to him in a number of years, but that's last I heard he was.
So you've kind of alluded to the fact that you weren't the greatest kid, like behaved wise. What did you do?
According
to get
to them,
in trouble?
right?
Well, okay.
So
did you think you were a good kid, or were you good at not getting caught, or were you shitty at getting caught?
Yeah, it depends who you
Or
ask.
you just had opinions that they didn't like.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Sounds like you're very different than your dad, so.
I would say so.
What's the worst trouble that you got in as a kid? Like any legal stuff?
Yeah, later on.
Okay.
I was a runaway. I was always running away.
Oh.
So I'd run away. I'd get caught. Sometimes I'd get in trouble. Sometimes I wouldn't. But I ran away consistently since I don't know. Some of my youngest memories are.
So where were you running to?
How old were you when you were running away?
Oh, I was young. Some of my early memories. We had one thing we did have. We always had motorcycles and stuff like that.
Yes.
So I'd jump on a motorcycle,
dirty
and
bike,
ride as far as I could, and then
as soon as you're out of gas.
Like at what age are you talking?
8, 9, 10.
What?
By 13, I was jumping on Greyhound buses, and yeah.
What? Holy fuck!
Yeah, I remember I sat. So Elk River, I don't know if you remember. Elk River had. Well, you should remember. Elk River had a Greyhound bus station
absolutely.
right by.
My grandma.
They had a Pamida.
Oh yeah.
I worked at Pamida.
Did you?
Princeton, yeah.
Oh, did you?
In Princeton,
so now it's Mike's Discount.
Yeah.
We used so I'd get in trouble at the Pamidas because we'd go in there and we'd steal baseball cards.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I was pretty young doing that.
That was a hot topic back in the day.
Yeah, the tops.
Yeah,
grab a whole box of tops and try and find the
best ones, right?
Yeah, but and that was just kind of getting with the wrong crowd, I guess, because I didn't really.
So were you being like caught by police, like in legal stuff?
Sometimes, yeah,
or by your mom and dad.
Little of both. So my I drank at a really young age. I had
like
a cousin.
How young?
Oh gosh.
I think I started when I was 14. I thought that was young.
14.
When I moved, we moved here. I think I was going into 7th grade when I moved to Minnesota. So that would have been what are you, 12 or 13 by then?
Yeah, somewhere right there.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
12,
I was definitely drinking and smoking weed at that age. By 15 I was cooking meth. So I mean,
Jesus.
I was pretty
really
started out pretty young.
I want to learn how to do that.
Cook meth?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Batteries.
No, you do not.
Sounds like you make a lot of money real quick.
Oh my God.
Sounds like you could spend a lot of time in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I was looking at like 25 years. I know, right? Well, that and like losing your teeth.
Yeah, there's that.
I'm not
losing
saying
all
that,
your friends and family.
No, I'm not saying that.
You just would distribute it?
You want to do it right.
I don't want to do it. I just want to fucking sell it. Yeah.
Well,
you
like Chris Greyback,
yeah.
he was telling us how much he made. Or,
Who was that?
Chris Greyback, do you know him?
Yeah, I know him really well.
Yeah, he was on and saying that's what he used to do.
Yeah.
I don't know anything I ever made in those types of any of that thing I did there. It didn't work out for me, I'll tell you.
Well, did you ever do like get high on your own supply, kind of deal?
Towards the end I did, yeah.
So that's where you fucked up.
Yeah, right. The guy who like trained me in and taught me was one of those old school, like, you don't ever touch your own stuff.
Yeah.
And then he ended up going to prison. And then once he was gone, I just was like, oh, let me try it all.
I'll do my own.
Yeah, and then I went.
I got to see how good my own shit is. And that's how it starts. And then you get fucked.
Yeah. Thankfully, I got that out of my, as a young kid. But
so we're going to talk before you're 18. So
right?
What's the worst legal trouble that you've gotten into? I mean, were you getting felonies as a minor?
I beat a case. Yep. When I was 17, I got arrested. It was 2 felonies. I mean, it was bad. It was trying to remember the charges. Having a firearm without permit or something was one of them. Yeah. Removing a serial number off of a firearm.
Also a big no-no.
Yeah, I don't remember all the charges, but when they got me, I had a Mustang. And
of course you did. Mustang owner doing Mustang shit. What kind of firearms? Anything cool?
Oh, they were cool, yeah.
No,
they caught me with in the trunk was 2 fully loaded 357 Magnums. But they were the your chrome
Smith & Wesson 686.
Yeah. 6-inch barrel, is that what?
Yeah. Which is a sweet for a revolver.
I mean,
but it's not a sweet gun. It's not a fucking Terran Tactical Sand Viper or nothing.
No. But again,
that's 17. What I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, nothing super cool like that in the trunk.
Where were these guns? Like, where were you getting the guns? Just
I
probably not legal ones, right? I'm assuming.
Well, one of them didn't have a serial number on it, so obviously that one wasn't.
Right.
The
and
other
was your
one,
dad a gun guy?
No.
Or anyone in your family?
God,
no. Okay.
No, I don't. I think they were probably like our family was so strict. So at that time, I'm living on my own.
Okay.
By 17, I'm out of the house. I'm living on myself.
Shit.
Yeah, I got my own apartment.
Well, I suppose I was 18 when I did. So
yeah, and I was.
16,
I was selling pretty big quantities around here, and like
fuck.
My one.
So then you're living like a boss.
I thought so. Yeah. When I got, when I got finally popped, I had my own apartment. I had 2 or 3 different cars.
Yeah.
But I was in a level. I was in such
big
a
house,
state
5 cars.
No house, but I had an apartment. Which
still cool. Same thing.
Yeah.
At 17, you're fucking cool,
dude. Like how many people you know now that are like 17 and have their own house? I guarantee you, there's like 0.
Right.
So I mean,
not anymore. Yeah.
I'm paying everyone else's bills. Yeah, a 22-year-old with like a 2-year-old kid, so I'm taking care of her and her kid. And
fuck,
so she had the kid. You didn't have kids.
I
at
did
this
not.
Point.
No kids at that point. But yeah, I get arrested, and I guess the long story short of that, I ended up beating the case. I spent 9 months. I was locked up the whole time. I had enough money to pay for an attorney, so that was cool, but by the time I got out, I had nothing, I'd sold my cars, and
so they wouldn't bail. You couldn't bail out.
Nobody would bail me out. I bet there was no bail. Because I got caught, I had cop killer bullets, which were illegal. I had
green tips.
The what?
Green tips.
I think they were blue, maybe.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they were so they're the 357 Magnum, maybe a green tip, but they were supposed to penetrate body armor.
Yeah, it's green tip.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had a vest with a plate in it, so I had a bulletproof vest in my trunk. And then I had
You're ready to fucking party.
Well, yeah, and it looked bad because really I lived in my car more or less. I'd go back and forth, but I was in such a state of paranoia that I'm switching cars, I'm switching houses. I'm thinking the feds are after me.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
What a way to live.
Yeah, it was terrible.
That's gotta be fucking brutal.
Terrible, especially at that age.
Fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Let's go back a little bit.
Sure. So that was the big.
So obviously your mom and dad were very religious.
They were.
So what was the religion? Was it just what kind of church were you going to? And I'm assuming you were forced to go all the time.
I was. Yeah, we were forced to go. We had to be, and we had to sit on the front row. No,
you're not priest.
No, it was called. It's called Pentecostal.
Okay.
Non-denominational. I call it a cult.
Yeah,
but
a lot of people do.
Well, it fits the definition of it. But yeah, non-denominational, Pentecostal.
Okay.
I don't know what any of that means. So, how long do you got to sit in church or whatever?
Dude, there were services. There were services that literally would last days.
What?
Oh yeah.
Like in a camp?
No, if you look into this church in Elk River, that's where
Which one is it?
It's called Solid Rock Church.
I've been there.
You have?
Yeah, I went with it's by the high school, right?
Well,
no, okay.
You're thinking of
the one I went to was right across from the high school.
Okay.
So not that one?
No, and that one's maybe not super far off, but I think they're a little more, I don't know, they're not as radical, or what would you call it, if you're way off.
Only reason I went is I went with a friend, and they were like, oh, this church is so fun. They sing, and they play rock and roll music, and they da-da-da-da-da, but they don't ask for money. And that's all they did was ask for fucking money the entire time.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
and supposedly the money's to help everyone, but if you look at where the money goes, it goes all into the pastor's pocket.
Yeah.
So
I feel like that's how all the churches are.
Where's this? What is it? Not Hard Rock.
It's called Solid Rock.
Solid
right behind Aldi.
That's a church I could get behind.
In Elk River. Okay. Hard Rock, yeah.
Yeah, Hard Rock.
And that's where Dad is now? Or is
that last I heard.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
know. All right.
I really have not contacted him in years.
Okay.
Nor no desire to.
Right. And we'll get there. And nobody blames you. All right. So you were forced to go to church sometimes for hours and hours and hours. How many days a week did you typically go? I suppose if your dad's the pastor.
Wednesday, Saturday. So at least 3.
So is that why you were running away?
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'd fucking run away too.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Obviously you've alluded to the fact that you were beaten as well by your dad.
I consider beat. I mean, I'd literally be spanked. So it's on your butt, but it'd be bare ass.
Mm-hmm.
So finally, by the time when I started running away, I got big enough tough enough. My dad's kind of a pussy, in my opinion.
Started fighting back.
Yeah, but finally he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna whoop you," and I'd be like,
"Yeah,
give it." And I'm not a big kid. I'm not a big guy, but
you're let it fucking rain.
Yeah, I just was brave enough where I'm like, "You've hit me so much in my fucking life, dude.
Right.
Like, I don't care anymore."
No, do you feel like he was hitting you for no reason? Some of the times, or was there an actual reason? You're a father now, so when you're a kid, you're like, my dad hit me for no reason. But now being a father and having your own kids, was there a reason, or was it just complete, were you being disrespectful?
So, in my opinion, as a father, my kids have never treated me like I treated my own dad.
Yep.
So, but also I've never treated my kids like that.
Right. So it's hard to compare.
My dad, I think for one, I'm convinced my dad hated me my whole life, which whatever.
Now, just you or all the kids?
No, I think it was me. So if you study, like, they say that every family needs a fall guy, or every, like, because he's a high control person, right? Like, if you don't agree with him, if you don't do anything like that.
So the one that he goes to all the time for the beatdown.
Yeah, so you need like that fall guy or whatever. And I was the one that wouldn't conform.
Right.
Yeah.
My younger sister.
So it made it easy for him.
There's one kid younger than you, and it's a girl.
I get along awesome with my younger sister. The one right underneath me and right. So
the last
the
three.
younger three were like a tight crew. The older three, they're probably a tight crew.
Sure.
But like my younger sister, she was just as like bad as I was, but she was like sweet and sneaky about it. So she never, and I was just like,
on the open.
Did she get?
Like, I'm not hiding shit.
Did she get bare butt spanked?
I don't know. We'd have to ask. I don't know if Emily ever got. I mean, my older sister Mindy, she was like a bit of a rebel, more open and out about it, like I was. Mm-hmm. Mindy did. Like, I remember Mindy at 13, 14, my dad trying to spank her bare butt too. And I was like, dude, like I'm young, I'm like 10 or 11 at that time. And I'm like, you can't be doing this. Like, I knew that was messed up.
So do you feel like the trouble and the stuff that you got in, did that force you to enter the Army? And how old were you when you joined the Army?
So I joined the military. I was in my 20s already.
Okay.
And I joined. So number one, I knew nothing about the military. We weren't really allowed to. We were kept in such a bubble. So like even when I went out on my own and ran away and stuff, well, I got into the drug world. Mm-hmm. So that was my bubble then, and that was kind of like my crew, right? Like it was tight. Like I didn't know about the military from that. I was in a church bubble, so didn't know about actually in our church bubble, the military was wrong.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was wrong. It was bad.
Weird.
Couldn't do it. Yeah.
Now why?
Because you kill people, I suppose. I don't know. Okay. We never got to learn why. It was
just wrong. What we were told.
Yeah. So when I joined the military, I just knew that I didn't like where I was at because I had come back. I just beat my drug case. I was finally sober.
Like sober off of everything?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was sober, and I had actually kind of got to be, that was when I became a pastor and flipped all the way back.
So you did the full
180.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I was looking at 25 years to life in prison at 17, I'm like,
dude, that's fucking crazy. Yeah, that shit. Like I watch these true crime shit.
Chris Greyback too. Same thing.
People will fucking murder motherfuckers and they get 3 to 6 years.
I don't mean to interrupt.
Oh,
but I can overhear.
Yep.
How long have you been sober?
What's that?
How long have you been sober?
Can you slide over? You're on camera.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry.
You're okay.
You're good.
Yeah, we're doing a podcast. That's fine. No, you can ask.
You can ask.
You can
It's
ask.
been about a year now, but back then I was sober for 5 or 6.
I got 11 off meth, so.
Oh, awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.
Yep, that's totally fine.
No, you're good.
You're fine.
You're good.
Yeah, I didn't put the borders up. So.
Usually you have that.
Yeah, we have ropes up usually. That's okay, dude.
I figured he was scary enough no one would
as
approach
a content.
Okay, so I'm getting all fucked up here. So what was the first when did you at what age did you think, okay, something has to change? So at 17, you beat your drug case, so you had done 9 months in jail. I'm assuming just Sherburne County or county time.
No, I was in Lino Lakes.
Oh, you were? Mm-hmm. In juveniles.
So I started
juvenile detention center?
Yeah, started in juvie because I was 17. Then they were trying me as, I think they call it, they were trying to change it and try me as an adult.
Yeah.
And so then at that point, they moved me over to a max security that was, it was a controlled max security at Lino Lakes, but there's still, I don't know, maybe it was everybody that was getting charged with that, as a juvie as an adult. I forget what they call that. It's a ACJ. I don't remember, but
sure.
Adjudication.
Oh, adjudication, yep.
Yeah, because
they do a deferred adjudication. Oh no.
Well, adjudication would be you're an adult, right? So they
to try you as an adult.
Yeah. But anyway, whatever it's called.
Were you ever emancipated?
No.
No. Okay.
And again, because I ended up beating that case, so they were supposed to have sealed the case, but I looked it up. You can still find it.
Okay.
It's an interesting read.
I bet it is, honestly. What did okay, let's jump to your military. What made you join the Army? When was the deciding factor? You're like, you didn't know anything about it. It was wrong. You grew up thinking it was wrong. So is that why you joined, to be a big FU?
No, I actually was doing real well in life. I had a kid. And
how many kids do you have?
So I have 3.
You have 3. Yeah. And what's their ages?
19
is the oldest.
The oldest. Okay. Yep. 13.
Okay.
And then 5.
Okay. 19, 13.
Yeah, I like to spread them.
Yeah, that's all right.
Hard pass.
All the the only one that like I planned was my 19-year-old. Not that I love all of them the same, but 19.
No, is that the daughter?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then you have a son and a daughter?
Yep.
Am I got that right?
Yep.
Okay. So tell us why you joined the Army.
So I joined the military. I kind of had done at that time in life. I was like, I've kind of done everything that I've wanted to do in life.
Were you married or with?
I was
mom?
married.
Okay.
Yeah, I was married. Just had a kid. Our marriage was really getting sketchy.
And how long were you married at that point?
Gosh, we were married maybe 3 years.
Okay, so you put in some time.
Yeah. We were both like, I was a pastor. I was also a realtor. And I was working on developing land and stuff like that. So like,
sure.
I was really busy, making money, doing fine, in church every Sunday.
How old was your daughter at the time?
So when I decided to do the military, she was just born.
Okay.
Because everything was
you didn't have the daughter before. You were married. You did everything the right way. You got married, and then you had the daughter, the baby.
We can support our own family.
Gotcha.
Now we're going to have a kid.
Yep.
We're
so you're doing things the correct way.
Thought so.
Yep.
We're doing things the Leave It to Beaver way.
Yep.
Yeah,
so exactly.
We've got a little white picket fence.
Yep.
The world is
2.5 kids,
roses.
1 dog. Yeah.
Yep.
And dog, where did you find? So
I had my daughter. I looked at her.
Yep.
And then
First mistake.
Yeah, right. Looked at my daughter, and then I'm watching the news. As I'm looking at my daughter, I'm like, our world is shit, and I've got to do something to protect my daughter. And in my mind, it was become G.I. Joe. Well, that was the only thing I knew. Right? It was like, I've got to be John Wayne. I've got to be G.I. Joe. I've got to do something to protect my
And what year was this? The 90s?
That would have been
no, like 09.
Yep, 08, 09.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what he said he went into it.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, it's 2008, 2009 was when all this stuff was happening, and we were like, the market was crashing.
Yeah, that's a house market.
Yeah,
fucking ate shit.
And cars,
Fannie
right?
Mac, everything.
There's no more Saturns. There's no more Pontiacs.
Can't get a Saturn Solstice or whatever the
can't
fuck
get a Saturn or a Pontiac.
Oh yeah.
Fuck this! I'm gonna go.
Weren't they the convertibles? Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's what was it?
Solstice was.
Yeah.
That was the Pontiac, the Saturn Sky.
They both were.
Yeah, they were the same vehicle.
They were exactly the same vehicle.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, the Saturn Sky. And you got it with it had a supercharger or a turbo.
You could get a fucking sweet one.
The red line.
They only made them like, what, a couple of years, didn't they?
Years.
Like,
so you...
07, 08, 08, 09, something like that.
So you...
Yeah, so the world
watching the news
shit.
And you decided your daughter is just a baby, infant. But you're doing what you're doing, making money. And so what did your wife think when you said that? You're like, I'm going to join the military.
So
I don't need to be gone.
I feel like that she's like, fuck you are.
Yeah, at first she's like, what? Kind of.
Just had a kid. I mean, I'll leave me by myself.
Like, was it a discussion or did you just do it?
We didn't discuss stuff ever in our house, right? Like, that wasn't how I was raised. There's no discussions. It was like, you do it.
I'm going to do what I want. Fuck you, about.
That would be Paul.
Yeah.
That's why he's never going to be married.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This
Don't
chick's
worry,
like...
Paul. I'm okay. Single forever, too, bud. Or maybe not. I don't know. But I'm not looking at marriage anytime soon either.
So she didn't really have a say, is what you're saying. Maybe. You just made the decision.
She didn't hold you back enough to fucking...
I know, because our marriage was already pretty, what I knew was that my dad was controlling every aspect of our life. And if
of your life at that point in time, still?
Why?
Well, yeah, because after this whole jail time, I came back and became a pastor and a Christian, and I did it back at my dad's church.
At your dad's church. So you were working for him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
so he's like
that makes
fucking
sense
got you
then.
under his thumb.
So,
yeah. Well, yeah, and...
But you're doing what he wants you to do, so everything should be going okay.
It was until that last little bit there where I started seeing... Well, because now I'm really in his church, right? Now I'm part of it, and I'm like, I'm actually motivated, and I'm thinking it's the right thing. And I start seeing all the hypocrisy.
Sure.
Because, like, he's up there raising money. So his big thing was money like that, right? He's always raising money. So he'd raised $10,000 so I was the children's pastor. I'm head of the children's ministry, right? And I want to buy buses so that I can go to all these different neighborhoods and pick up kids and bring them back to church. That was my thing.
Yeah.
And I've got, like, at the time I had like 2 buses. I had a bunch of volunteers, and like we'd fill the buses. They're 30 to 70 passenger buses. We'd go pick up 100 kids, bring them back to church. I'd cook breakfast for them all.
Fun.
Fuck.
We play games.
Sounds like a fun church at that point.
Yeah, right.
My part of it was, for sure. But again, like, I had the basement of the church, which was nice. Like, I remodeled it and made it cool. Like, I made it look like a castle. We had a drawbridge.
Cool.
Built a train.
I feel like it's making church sound fun for kids. For sure.
It was. It was.
Right.
They get picked up in this little train that we made. You know, they get off the bus, they jump on this train, which is just a lawnmower with a bunch of, you know.
Yeah.
But then we drive them up to the drawbridge and all that.
Did you go to church?
No.
Neither did I.
Yeah.
I mean, I went a couple times, but it was.
I didn't.
It was usually when I was with my aunt. We went to like Easter, whatever, and we sat like I grew up Catholic, so it's like it's all.
But you didn't go to church, so how do you grow up Catholic when you don't even go to Catholic?
Well, that's just what.
That's just what.
Yeah, that's. Just
so you were baptized Catholic.
Catholic, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But I haven't.
Obviously you were baptized.
Yeah, but not Catholic. But yeah, you have to get baptized.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
You get baptized like as a teenager and adult in.
I never did. What's that?
Kids.
What's that as a teenager?
Confirmation?
Yeah, where you get all the money
Confirm.
and shit. I should have went. I should have fucking at least seen it out to there so I could have got the money.
If you're Jewish, you get all the the bar mitzvah.
Yeah.
At 13, that they get fucking rich.
A lot of money.
A lot of money then.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're working in the church.
In the church, I see all the hypocrisy.
You see the hypocrisy, and you're like,
and I decide I got to get out of there. And as soon as I make that decision,
what shit went to hell with that?
Well, yeah, and he's just fight. Then he's starting to turn everyone against.
Were
me
any
and
of the other kids under his thumb too?
All of us.
Oh, all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, every one of them.
So were you all working in the church?
Everybody was. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Gotcha. So each person had their own role in his church.
Yeah, my oldest.
Were you getting
sister,
paid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and actually we got paid.
He paid you well.
Good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Way too good.
Yeah, way too good. But he's paying himself and my mom really good too,
well,
right? So it's like now you gotta have all the whole pastor and pastor's family has to look this certain way. It was a very
ideal image.
Yeah, it was a very image
like Facebook world.
Yeah.
Before there was Facebook.
Before there was Facebook.
You gotta keep up with the Joneses.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody's family is just perfect. Yeah. Oh, funny.
Yeah, so I see all that, and I just decided, we got to get out of here. So I suppose you could say I joined the military really as another runaway.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, well...
And you're in your early 20s when you joined?
Yeah, I was early 20s, 23, 24, something like that.
So you were married, had a baby,
just had a kid.
Joined the army, done with dad. Did you go right into the army then as soon as you did that, or?
I did.
Yeah.
So not knowing anything about it, right? I walk into the recruiter's office one day.
So nobody even recruited you.
No,
you walked in there.
I see a sign. I walk in. I'm like, I want to join the military. At that time, I was doing journalism and stuff like that. So they're like, well, what do you want to do? I'm like, I want to be a journalist. And the guy laughs at me.
He's like, get the fuck out of here.
He's like, okay. And he looks it up, and surprisingly enough, there is 2 slots to be a journalist in the army. And he's like, well, there's 2 slots.
But nobody ever, Mike was telling me, nobody ever gets the job they want. They basically tell you that, and then you get there and you're like,
whatever,
you're the cook or whatever.
Yeah. So then I tell him I'll be a helicopter pilot. He laughs again. He's like, dude, you're not going to be a helicopter pilot.
Dude,
well,
like, there's like some fucking strict, like, I mean, they even measure, I think, the arcs in your feet for the arch in your feet for shit like that.
Oh,
they
really?
still do, for anything. You can't be flat.
Or a pilot, same thing. Like your vision's got to be
well, your vision for sure.
15, 20.
So you had to take a physical, obviously.
You probably have to have like a fucking nautical hairline and shit.
So did you sign up that day or did you
fucking chiseled jawline?
You went locked in and signed up. And when were you going to be go to basic training? How long did you have?
I think I went like 2 weeks later.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I have to ask you.
Maybe a week later. As soon as
did
I
you
could pass
come
the drug
home
test.
and tell your wife then? After you signed up, or did she know you were going there that day?
You're just like, hey, the military recruited me. I gotta go.
By then, I think my wife and I.
Yep, 100%.
Well, kind of did do that. 'Cause by then, my wife and I were actually like separated.
Right.
So okay.
Oh yeah.
So then she really didn't need a say because you weren't together. Okay.
We were separated. And I mean, she'd gone back. Like she's back to living with her mom and dad. And again, like we all live in Elk River, right? So, and we all lived within literally like a block of each other.
So why were you separated at that point?
Because I had decided to leave my dad's church fully.
And
so
she
I left my
loved
dad's
the church?
and I went to work for this media company, and we were doing commercials and stuff for charter cable.
Did she work for
that.
your dad's church?
She did.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
She stayed there working for him.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you're in the family, you're going to work for the church. That's just
okay.
You're going to work for the church. You're going to support the church.
Gotcha.
You're going to marry in the church.
So you guys were living separately when she was living with mom.
Yep.
Okay.
And
you had the apartment, or did you have a house?
No, I had a house at that point. Yeah. And I just decided I'm gonna. I guess I just decided when I talked to the guy, right? So I go in there and talk to him. And finally, he's just like, I can just send you to basic as like a grunt, and then from there you do whatever. Yeah, from there do whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And he just.
And now at this point,
you
were never like even around guns. I'm assuming.
Well,
other than the illegal ones.
Yeah, my gangster days, and I would shoot them like this. But as far as like really knowing how to shoot, no.
And then you're like, no, you fucking hate anyone
but did
who
you
loves a
actually
gun that
shoot
way.
people in your gangster days?
Not on record, no. I don't.
Allegedly, I never did.
No. Not on record.
I'll tell you this: I never hit anyone. If I ever shot at anyone, nobody ever got hit.
Did you ever get shot at?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
definitely
really?
Did. Definitely got shot
so
at
you were a troublemaker.
Well, we were. I mean, we were doing.
Have you ever been hit?
No. Not with a bullet.
Okay.
I always kind of wonder what that would feel like, because I've heard it's like a hot fucking piercing.
Yeah.
And I hate saying that because like anytime I've ever been like, oh, I wonder how this would feel or that would feel
I
or
know.
something would
I want to know what it feels
like. You want to know?
like.
I'm a pretty good shot.
My brother shot me in the foot with a BB gun. That fucking hurt like hell.
Oh, my brother and I used to shoot the shit out of each other with BB guns.
He put the barrel right up to my foot, though.
It was the one pump rule. You fucking cocksucker never followed the one pump rule. You get pissed because you hit him. Yeah, you get pissed because he hits you or you hit him, and then it's like, fuck you.
Game on.
10 pumps later, motherfucker.
Right? I'm surprised you guys have all your limbs in your eyeballs.
Penetration station.
All right, so let's we're going to the army now. You're separated from your wife. Your wife obviously is working for your dad's church, dad and mom's church at this point. And she has custody of the daughter.
No, we had.
Or like, well, you're leaving, so she's gonna take care of your daughter. She's gonna keep the daughter
while I'm doing military.
So how long
stuff,
is basic training? Is it 6 weeks?
16, I think.
Where did you do it at?
Weeks.
Georgia.
Okay, so you're
Fort Benning.
On your way to
That's
basic
where
training.
Roxy's brother, I think, did it.
In the army.
He would be about your age.
Now, was it what you expected when you got there?
I had no expectations.
You
so
didn't?
I don't know.
Okay. But we all watch like movies and stuff.
I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Were you in fairly decent shape or did you get your fucking ass
Nope,
kicked?
I was in okay shape because I had started, this is kind of where I met your husband, Jim. Yeah.
Oh, so you were already lifting and shit?
Yeah, so when I got sober, I got into weightlifting big, which I think seems like the trend, right?
Yeah.
And when I came to Elk River and was going to this Elk River,
the gym,
yeah. Jim, and was it like Floyd, I think was his name.
Lloyd Hemingway.
Yep,
Matt
Floyd. Markwood,
Yeah.
Markwood was huge.
Yeah.
Dude, still huge.
Is he? I haven't seen any of these guys in years.
Jason Klein.
Jim,
I was there all the time with those guys.
I do remember you.
Okay.
But I don't think we were ever allowed to talk to you.
Probably not.
Jim was
Probably
pretty
not.
fucking off
So
limits,
Jim's like the only guy in my life and who like Jim slapped me so hard one time, but in like to get me to lift
To get
weights,
you to
right?
push the weight. Yeah.
And like I've never been hit so hard in my life, and especially with the slap. And I was
cannot
like, I was in
being slapped.
Oh man, I can't either. And I was like always a really kind of aggressive, angry
I would probably
person at that
bite
age.
somebody if they slapped me.
But he was doing it to obviously to get him to push the weight, piss him off.
Just
They
get
do it to
pumped
each
up,
other.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Nobody
ever,
slapped
to me,
him, but yeah.
Yeah,
I fucking
maybe.
probably
I don't know.
slapped
No,
him.
no one
Jim
ever
was a
slapped
scary
him.
dude. But for some reason he liked me, and I don't know why. But he slaps me and he looks at me, he's like, "You're gonna lift that weight," and I'm like,
Did you?
"Okay, I did."
Yeah. It worked.
Jim saved my life once because we wore, I don't know if you remember, but we wore those
Bench shirts?
Yeah, the bench press shirt.
Yeah.
And there was somebody who was making them out of denim for us. Because you
So
were around
you
enough.
must have been competing.
I
then.
was.
Okay.
Yeah, I won state like 2 or 3 times, and then I
So
was
you
gonna go
were
to
probably in
nationals.
Dean Ryman's
I
weight
was
class.
I think I was in
because he was a
Dean's,
freak.
and I beat him though.
You did not.
Yep, because Dean did Little Dean.
Little Dean.
Yeah, he benched.
He was a freak. Of
I
nature.
benched like 355, and I think he benched. He eventually, I think, did over
fuck.
400,
He eventually did like 600. Like,
What?
but not in the same weight class though, because we were in like 138,
oh
140.
no, he was in like the 170s. But that's crazy. Like he's crazy
The
strong
most
for
I
his
ever
size.
did was in
Yeah,
high school was
well,
like
I mean,
225 or
I weighed
224. I think it was.
138 and I benched 355.
Oh, that's huge though.
Yeah, it was
Fuck.
big.
I
So
mean,
it's state
anytime you
record.
can do double your body weight,
Yeah.
it's like phenomenal. And now you're
Right.
almost triple your body weight. So yeah, that's
But-
crazy
and
good.
that was with a bench shirt on.
Yep.
But
Which adds
so
probably
quite a bit.
60 pounds, 70
quite a
pounds.
bit. But
Wait, you can do more? What is it?
With a bench shirt,
What is
The
it
bench shirt
restricts your
gets-
movement more. So
and
yeah.
these ones would almost get rubber bandy.
Yeah.
And
so
it,
you can
and
push
it
it
does
up.
if you're
Oh.
bench pressing, it takes this part
Yeah.
and you don't like you hit there and it pops
bounce.
into
It
there.
kind of
Oh.
bounces you.
Yeah, it just
Okay,
it's
yeah.
like a
I
rubber
feel like
band.
fucking people with shorter arms have a more
They do.
advantage.
For sure.
Yeah.
Shifty fuckers.
100%. And see, Jim was tall and
Yeah,
long arms
yeah,
too.
yeah,
So
He was big.
like, and then you had people
Well, I
like
remember
Lloyd,
that.
who was short and stubby,
Yeah.
and you
Because I
know,
had friends like that in high school.
because
and
they
it's
don't
like-
have to push it as far.
yeah,
right?
this little
Right.
motherfucker,
100%.
he's like fucking 8 inches shorter than me and fucking pushing up almost the same weight. I'm like, fuck you, fucker.
Some
And
of our best
he's
wrestlers were
benching like
little
this
short
much.
guys,
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
So you were around in the bench pressing day. So now
Yeah.
we're talking early 2000s.
It would have been 99 to
Yep.
yeah.
We're talking early
203,
2000s,
something like that.
back then. So
Yeah.
yeah, okay. So
So
yeah,
I was in pretty good shape. You know, it worked out all the time, that type of thing. So that part was good. But yeah, didn't really know how to shoot, which they loved when they. Cause
they'd
Yeah, 'cause-
rather you not know.
Yeah,
they want to be
they
able
want
to
to
teach
teach
you
you their
from the
way.
bare
Yeah.
bones.
yeah. But yeah, ended
And
up
how long were you in the army? And like how you had to go through basic training. I understand that
basic
16
training,
weeks.
and then you have your sniper training, which was
But
another.
at what point did they say you can qualify as a sniper? What is the qualifications, or what did you have to do to become a sniper?
Or like
Because
how-
obviously not everyone is
Do you,
one.
do you,
No, they
does
were
it-
limited.
Does it start out like there's a big group of you and then
Yeah.
they kind of
It dwindles down. Okay.
Yeah, they call that an attrition rate.
Okay.
So
And
yeah,
like-
we started out with like your platoon, I think is 300 people.
Okay.
Then you go down to 100 and some.
Thank you.
And I think 40 of us maybe went to our sniper school. So that's like the last.
So they
phase of it.
decide though, right?
Yeah.
And they say, "Hey, Drew, you're like exceptionally good. Do
Yeah,
you
something like that.
get
It
the
was-
choice? Like,
Oh yeah. yeah.
you do.
Yep. So they brought.
So
us,
you're so good. Out of 300, you're in the top 40 at accuracy. I'm assuming.
Yeah, had nothing to do with shooting at the beginning. Had everything to do with just kind of what they really wanted was a mindset.
A mindset.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah. So
I
like,
was gonna say, how do they fucking narrow this shit down?
I was actually not good at everything, but I would never quit.
Okay.
And so I think that's what that mindset they were looking for.
Never die fucking mentality.
Yeah. And like, there was like, for instance,
it wasn't about accuracy at this point.
It was about nothing
just
but your mindset.
What they're seeing with you within you.
Yeah.
Okay.
How far they can push you.
Yeah. And I kept failing and failing, but I never stopped. So like there was a road march. Like our road marches were a lot of them. You got to put on like a bunch of weight. You got to carry your rifle. And
what do they call it? Like wreck or something?
Rucking.
Like that? Rucking.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
It's like a rucksack.
And how much weight do you got to like with everything?
It's
like almost your body weight, isn't it?
Oh, dude. For me, probably at least my body. I think I was 100, 150 pounds by the time you carry your rifle. And I was carrying the 50 cal. That's 34 pounds.
When you entered the Army, Drew, were we already
pounds are almost a pound.
I've lifted an actual BMG 50 cal, just the bare minimum, just a rifle, like no fucking bipod, no nothing. Yeah. Those fuckers, they're 40 fucking pounds. Yeah.
Were we already at war? I'm assuming when you entered the Army. So we were already in the never-ending Iraqi war.
Iraq. Yep.
Was this like Desert Storm or what was this?
No, Desert Storm was like 80s, I think.
Yeah, that was 80s.
And Desert Storm, it lasted almost like 3 weeks or something.
It was a joke, yeah.
Well, we kicked their ass. We just went in and just
some people never even did anything. They just flew there. They just sat around.
Flew back, The first time I went into Iraq, we're driving from Kuwait to Iraq, and as you're driving across the border, it's all a big desert. When you're driving across the border, there's nothing but tanks. There's just tanks everywhere, and they're just like but they're not functional. They're all blown up and just tank pieces. And
shrapnel.
Yeah, I was the gunner at the time, so like I'm up in the turret and I'm looking around. I'm just like, what the hell, So I get on my radio I had the commander with. In our truck or whatever, I'm like, hey, what is all this about? And he laughs. He's like, that's Desert Storm. And then he told me about Desert Storm.
Really?
We just made a big line of tanks, and we started in Kuwait City, I think.
Yeah.
I might be wrong on some of this, but we started in Kuwait, and we just pushed everyone back into Iraq, and we're just blowing them up and shooting them as we go. We just kicked the shit out of them and pushed them back into Iraq.
Fuck.
But it's all still there. Like, well, a lot of it's still there. Yeah.
And it's here or 20 years later. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So and that's how I learned about Desert Storm, because I didn't know about it.
Well, right.
I was growing up in a
fucking
kid,
horrible history and shit like that. Like, the only history I ever watch, or now, especially now, like, actually, Fat Electrician fucking, he talks about that shit, and it's like, if that motherfucker would have been a school teacher, I would have fucking had straight A's. I'd have known every fucking thing. Like, he kind of talks like I do. He swears like I do. So it's like, I could listen to this motherfucker for hours on end.
So walk us through the process of becoming a sniper. So you were one of the 40. And then, so then what happened?
You get chosen or picked or whatever to go to sniper school.
From just... For attitude, basically.
Well, it depends too. So we ended up later, and it probably depends on where you're joining. Probably depends on like what time during a war you're joining, how bad they need your job or whatever you're doing, or how bad they need snipers. There are only a certain amount of in the Army. There's only a certain amount of slots available. For it to be.
What do they call it? Like MSOs or something? Like job
MOS. Yeah,
MOS. That's what it is.
Yes, there's only a certain amount of slots. There's only so many sections and groups, and you have to be able to fit into one of those. So when I was going in, they needed some snipers, and they needed them to be deployable and stuff like that. So yeah, we had a SF guy that was in and we didn't know it. All your drill sergeants are the same, but his name is Special Forces.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so he's Drill Sergeant Brown, looked and acted like all the rest of them, except like he'd legit so we had marches every morning, and this is in basic training. This dude would have a bottle of Crown in his freaking rucksack, and he started out, and he's probably about my height, and he didn't look like he's in shape or anything, and he'd be smoking cigarettes and drinking Crown on our ruck marches in the morning, and we're all like...
Sounds like me.
Yeah. And we're all like 18 to... this guy's got to be 40.
40.
Yeah. And we're like 18 to fucking 25 or
in the
something.
best shape of your life.
Yeah.
This motherfucker's
Yeah, we're
like,
all puking and walking uphill, and this dude's just doing it like nothing,
Like
taking
nothing.
shots of Crown and smoking
Still
cigarettes.
smoking.
And later I find out he's doing like bumps of coke and stuff too. I'm just like, what the hell, man? But he was a badass, had been deployed a bunch of times, and like
Not
his
his first
job was to
fucking
pick
rodeo.
people that he thought might be able to make it through that training and whatever. So he picked a few of us out of that class. So I end up, I don't know, I went into sniper school. I actually did not pass my first time through, and you're supposed to, I shouldn't have probably got a second chance. But I failed like the very last, like check mark or whatever, you got to do to get through sniper school. I failed the very, very last thing, which is, you basically have to take all the skills you've learned, obviously, as a sniper, and put them all into one, and they call it like last shot.
Okay.
You gotta stock up on your it's all your sniper instructors, and all the sniper instructors are former snipers and stuff like that.
right.
So you get like this area, and you get dropped off early in the morning with supplies and stuff like that, and you got to stock in. You got to find your instructors first of all. They're hiding, so it's like sniper against sniper.
Okay.
So you got to find them before they find you.
So it's like a drill type thing, yeah.
Yeah. You only get a certain amount of time. Blah blah blah.
Did you get shot dead?
No. I found my mark. I shot him. And then they make you do, after you do all that, because it's not a real shot. I mean, it's a real shot, but not a real shot.
Right,
it's
obviously.
In ours, it was just a blank, right? So you go boom, but you have to have all your dope, meaning you got to have all your data.
Measurements, wind, fucking distance.
Exactly,
yeah.
And that's what you failed?
Nope, I got all that right, but then you have to identify who you killed.
Oh.
And to identify, they take a, it's a, like a note card that you make in school.
Yeah.
And they write a letter on it. Letter or number, I don't remember. Letter, it must have been only letters. And they hold it right here because that's where you're shot.
Yeah. And you have to remember that.
You got to identify it.
Right.
So they got a radio, I got a radio, and I'm in my scope, and they've already, they've taken all my dope. They're like, all right, you got to kill. Now identify who you killed. And the wind is blowing, and I had shot right through some trees and some branches. And they still can't see you when you're doing. I mean, this whole time, if they find you, you're done.
Right.
So they're still on binoculars looking for you. So this whole time, you're hiding. And even worse than that, you have an instructor that's pretty close to you.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll stand right on top of you.
Oh.
Other times they'll stand, because they don't. But they know that you're within 100 feet. He's got to be within 100 feet. Yeah.
Oh.
So they know like this instructor's within 100 feet. So they're still really
feel like
looking
that's
for
fucking
you.
cheating for them, fuckers.
It's pretty tough.
I know, gives them an
right? Gives them a fucking
made a shot. So that's where they would know, right? Like if I'm in the real world and it's sniper on sniper and I hear a shot, I'm gonna know it's probably over here.
Right.
So
ballpark.
Probably, right? So like that's what they're doing. It's real life trying to find you. And it was an R and I said a K or something because the branch had come right over.
So you just read it wrong.
Yeah. So I didn't identify it right.
I got a fucking...
And that failed you?
That fails, yeah.
So then what?
So then you go home and you just go do something else in the army.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
What the
you
fuck?
Can't make it.
Because he missed an R from a
But you
K.
became one.
I did. So
what happened?
So I failed and
the first time.
Yeah. I come back home.
So you came back home.
I go back to my unit in the army.
Okay.
Go back to my unit and the guy that was in charge of the sniper section, I don't know, he just was like, I think you can pass. I'm going to send you one more time.
Oh, so you got a second chance.
Yeah.
Most people don't?
No. And he had to write special letters and everything to get me the second chance.
Okay.
So
he's definitely seen something in you.
He ain't gonna fucking stick his fucking neck out
for nothing. No.
Or write a letter of recommendation.
If you passed everything and it was just that one thing,
Yeah, it was just that, and he was like, "You must have, just had an off day or whatever." We went back, and I
can see an R and a K is pretty similar.
Yeah, I mean,
but so you get, and again, you actually get 3 attempts at that. So I failed all 3, but that was the last. On that particular
what rifle do they give you for that training?
So I use the M24 on that, but you can. So you get an in sniper school, we trained on all three. We had the M24, which at that time was the 7.62 bolt action.
Yep.
Remington,
Do you have these?
full
guns?
barrel, 24-inch.
I don't have
barrel.
a 7.62, but it's basically like my 5.56.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just small.
Paul's got like 60.
Mine's
Mine's
an
just
M110.
Mine's a
probably,
smaller
for the
caliber. What else?
AR.
Yeah.
So M110.
Yeah.
That's the semi-automatic.
Yeah.
Again, 7.62
Yeah,
platform.
mine's semi-auto. His is bolt action. I got a bolt action. Actually, fucking, it's a Ruger 22, a 1022. It's
Those
probably
are great.
dude. It is.
They're amazing.
I bought that thing when I broke my neck in 2 spots, just because I knew I was gonna be sitting fucking in my garage, like nothing to do, couldn't move, couldn't do shit, and I had that thing. I bought it and I fucking kitted the whole thing out. It's like an American flag dip. I've got a
Nice.
massive fucking scope, was twice the price of the gun.
Yeah, should be though.
Yeah,
For
bipod
good
on it.
optics.
And I sat in my fucking driveway and I put up a fucking target across my driveway, probably like, I don't know, I'd say about 50 yards. And I would sit there and I would do crosswords all day. And once I get fucking stuck or irritated, I'd take that thing out. I'd be like, I got
I can't see you doing crosswords.
and it, well,
That helped the broken
not a
neck.
crossword. It was where you find
Word
words,
finds.
word finds.
Word finds.
Word
Okay.
find or
either one.
Or Sudoku. I was doing that
Oh,
shit too.
okay.
I was watching a lot of YouTube shit
Because
too.
you
but-
just had nothing to do. 'Cause
Right.
your neck's
Exactly.
broke.
You
Right.
can't.
His
Right.
neck's
You
broken.
can't lift shit. You can't
Nothing.
move shit. Yeah. And then it's like the target that I had was like literally the size of the bottom of this.
Sure.
And
Oh,
it's
wow.
like with that, and I was gonna get a Smith and Wesson semi-auto, right, 22. But I'm like, fuck that. I'm just gonna be like, dit, 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 dit. So I got the bolt action, so it slowed me
Yeah.
down. And I fucking just,
Great
I
little
still
rifle,
went through
though.
fucking probably 5,000 rounds while I was on fucking medical.
They were affordable then.
Which I
Rounds
spent-
aren't even hardly affordable anymore.
I know. And that's, yeah,
Ammunition's
that's,
so
I,
expensive right now.
I was on short-term disability, so you only get like 70% of your check.
Oh.
So I was literally spending like almost all my check just on fucking 22 ammo. Yep.
Well, Paulie loves his guns for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah.
he's got like 60, you said, or whatever, but a lot.
6-0.
60, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I like to know those people that way, you know, when the end of the world
Yeah.
is,
That's
Coming
what everyone-
over.
I've got
That's what all
boxes of
my-
MREs and
All
ammo,
my
Paul.
friends are like, end of the world shit happens.
Yeah.
I'm coming here. I'm like,
Yeah.
might not have enough room. My place is small.
We build out.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just living in your garage. That's nice enough.
Right.
As long as I got a key for here, we're good.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this would be a good place.
Yeah.
to
yeah,
guard.
right.